Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled, She Urges Women to Boycott Clubs, but Men Don't Care. Let's get right into it.
My black ladies, my beautiful, talented, stunning, accomplished, amazing black women. We need to stop going out to the functions, to the clubs, to the 12 stories, like immediately. The ratio of women to men, it is always 70-30.
Oh, scissor me timbers!
Bear witness to a display of strategic mastery achievable only by the strongest, self-proclaimed, most educated creature ever to grace this planet. Yes, of course, we all know I'm speaking about the modern black woman. We recognize their greatness as an undeniable truth because CNN proclaimed it. And CNN, the beacon of journalistic integrity, would never lie to us.
It's a fact.
Using the guide of her feelings, she now rallies support for yet another 4B movement, this time targeting nightclubs and rooftop venues. Apparently, men are avoiding nightclubs, not because of the low-tier 304s, the unpleasant attitudes, or the women that vilify men for trying to approach them. No, she understands the real culprit must obviously be that there are simply too many low-tier, high body count, sometimes obese women present. So like a tactical genius, she threatens her absence to a group of men that are not even looking for her. And even though the previous 4B movement failed spectacularly,
she belongs to the streets.
Primarily because these same women couldn't restrain themselves or keep from spreading eagle for a mere 48 hours. We dare not question the intellectual brilliance of these masterminds at work.
I have a question. Whatever happened to the 4B movement? Remember all the women who were shaving their heads off after Donald Trump got elected and said they wasn't gonna have sex with men anymore? How they doing? Are they staying strong, you know? Are they keeping their legs closed, or was they lying just full of fluff? I just want to know. Anybody have an update? Anybody know how their movement is doing?
I think I know. I think I slept with some 4B girls. I mean, virtually every girl is a 4B girl, right? I mean, most women are feminists, right? They don't need a man. Then they cry to TikTok that they don't got a man. Oh my God. And you know, it's funny because if you stop going to nightclubs and you're trying to boycott nightclubs, but men already stopped going, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You stop showing up because we stopped showing up. The question should be, why have men stopped showing up? Because it's not worth it anymore. I don't want to be around a bunch of women who are dancing with their friends, acting like they don't want attention, yet they got the most skimpiest of skimpy clothes on. If they got clothes on. I went to a nightclub one time and a girl had pasties on. Yeah. How the hell did she get in? I don't know. Maybe she took her shirt off when she got in the club. Beats me, right? But, you know, the club, it used to be a good place, a fun place, but who wants to stand in line waiting for the bathroom for 3 hours? I remember I was at Pasha in New York. This is a nightclub in New York. I waited 15 minutes to walk like 3 feet. Yeah. So I don't want to be pushed up against people spilling their drinks on me, spilling their drinks on my shoes. Hell no, that ain't worth it. At least not for me. Hey, listen up, Shape Squad. Are you tired of being ignored by women? Well, download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up. It's going to teach you how to master attraction, build unshakable confidence, and win with women without words. Because chances are you're not ugly, you just talk too damn much. So download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up, and take control of your dating life right now. Now let's get right back to the content.
Anybody know how their movement is doing? Just a quick.
You don't find that suspicious?
Meanwhile,
The reason why I say that this is a problem is that the men know. The men know that the ratio is 70-30. It makes it in their favor, and because of that, they do not have to step up in any meaningful way because they know that they have the advantage of being able to choose from more women than there are men. It's literally supply and demand, like economics. Like, we are in too much supply. Like, DC is oversaturated with beautiful, amazing, talented Black women, that these men, they don't even need to be at our level to still be the ones choosing.
I mean, listen to how they think. They are beautiful, amazing, talented women.
Oversaturated with beautiful, amazing, talented black women.
And you are just a man. And she kind of implies that men are not even on their level.
They don't even need to be at our level.
Yes, these mere mortal men must step up their game to even talk to them. They lead with such pretentious, condescending rhetoric and wonder why men are not rushing to the club to meet them. Well, the problem is that reality just doesn't fit their narrative. These women can't be so quote-unquote amazing if men are not coming out to meet them. And if there are 7 girls for every 3 men, then that obviously means that
there ain't enough tricks to go around.
If the nightclub, which was once a sausage fest, is now a scissor fight, then obviously the demand for these types of
beautiful, amazing, talented black women
have dropped significantly. Or maybe that value was never present in the first place.
A few moments later.
You live in Atlanta and the men rather talk to men at functions.
This is what cracks me up when I see videos like this. This is what cracks me up the most. Because I'm like, how do y'all say this stuff, but you come on social media spewing the complete opposite about what y'all are saying that y'all are getting in your reality? So y'all come on social media spewing negativity against men.
Hold on. Do you see the men in the background like not saying anything at all? Like, look at the men in the background just like trying to avoid them like the plague. This dude is trying to, he got glasses on. You know he ain't trying to be seen, right? He not trying to be seen. This other dude here, he on his phone. Other dude not even paying attention. These girls are pretending like they're having a good time. Y'all not having a good time. Let's keep it real. And it's funny to me, like, I say this over and over and over again. Women come to the internet straight lying. You lying. Y'all want us to go to the nightclubs. Y'all want us to go to speed dating. Y'all want our attention. But a lot of men are just saying, yo, the hell with dating, bro. Like, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. The female psychology has deteriorated so badly, bro. Like, so badly. Y'all been trying to boycott this. Y'all been trying to strike against that. When are y'all gonna learn that you can't run from us? You can't hide from us. You need us. You were designed for us. We weren't designed for you, baby. We can help you. We can protect you. But that's because we can help and protect ourselves. And we're just sharing in the wealth. And I think about this a lot too, right? All these women talking about, all these women, black women are just so fabulous, so wonderful, so amazing. Men can't keep up with us. Y'all talk as if there's no wealthy men. What are you talking about? Men can't keep up with you. You're talking about men that are quote unquote below you. But if you're so high up, how come you can't attract the men above you? If you're so high up. Women keep talking about the men they don't want. Making fun of men they don't want. Why don't you talk about the men you... I want to hear more stories about the men you want not treating you the way you want them to treat them. You want them to treat you. Because that's my issue. When I talk about girls, I talk about the girls I want not acting the way I want them to act. But I still... Like, I deal with them. I date them. I hook up with them. All that stuff, right? Like, so I'm dating at my level. Attractive girls who have good jobs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're progressive women, if you will, right? They're college educated. So you don't ever hear me get on here talking about, I'm tired of all these fat girls thinking they're all that. I wouldn't know. I don't talk to them. I don't date them. If you're so above the men you claim to be above, then how come you can't prove that? Why are all y'all so single? I'm just saying, it's just the numbers don't add up. We must be talking about two different worlds over here, because from what I can see is that the women that think they're at a level that are above the men that below their level, for some reason they keep meeting up. They keep dating. I wonder why. My theory is that women want to control men. They want to build a bear. They want to build men into be what they desire from a man. Because they feel like men need to be taught. They need to be led. They need to teach them. You know, you need to give a man advice. You need to give him counseling on how to be a man, you know. And I see women do this with their kids. If they have a male son, they'll take that male son and they'll try to make him perfect for the woman that will make it perfect for herself, right? So she could, for some reason, like they're going to sacrifice their son to on the altar of the sisterhood. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to make my son. He's going to respect women. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. Mind you, his father is quote unquote a man that don't respect women, but he knocked you up. I'm just saying, make that make sense, right? Building up your son for the women that you think you are, rather than you finding a man that is built for you or built at the level you want him to be. I'm just saying.
It's men. And then when you get out in the world with men, you expect men to still want to come up to you and talk to y'all?
Exactly. Remember when they used to say, oh, we don't go to the club to meet men, or we wish you men would stop bothering us at the club.
Flashback.
The males are huddled up and the girls can twerk freely and in peace.
Yes, we only come to the club to dance and have a good time. We don't want to be harassed by you men. You notice we don't hear that type of talk anymore? Now they're crying about you not showing up to the club, like it's your civic duty to be there.
Why don't guys understand that women just want to be pursued? We don't want all this talking and stuff. We want action. We want you to take action. We want you to show us that you really care, that you really want to see us and want to be with us.
And even when you do come to the club to enjoy a few drinks with your Cobra brothers, they call you gay because you ignore them.
Why do men all hang together these days and follow each other? This didn't used to be the case. They look crazy.
Excellent. Imagine we used to chase these grown children that just wanted you to recognize that they existed.
And y'all would probably be like, it's not all of us that are like that. It's the same shit that y'all be doing to men. So now men is looking at all of y'all as in, I'm just not gonna fuck with it because some of y'all on the internet just ruined it for all of y'all. I really just wish some of the times y'all would really think about what would happen when you do some of these damaging things to yourself.
Great point, young lady. But we all know they will continue to grandstand, play victim, use shame and insults to get any sort of response from the new and different man. It's truly pathetic.
Is that you have these men walking around like they are the prize and they are not bringing their best. They are not, and I know we are in excess, and so it just like artificially devalues. And I'm not saying it devalues your worth. I am not saying that at all. But for dating, for interacting with like men, that's where I'm just saying like we gotta pull back, because the truth is if these men are walking around thinking like they're the prize, they're not gonna like show up their best. And I just do not think that like black women are treated very well by black men. Like,
I don't need no man.
I don't need no man.
Dating apps are all but dead, so they really have no choice but to go back to the nightclub and beg for your attention. Every day, the Matrix shows us that we hold the chains to our own bondage. And most importantly, the sisterhood must be reined in.
You ain't lying.
You know, it's funny because he made a good point. Black women, or women, I'm going to just say women in general. I ain't going to make this a black woman thing. Women complain about dating apps. They want to delete the dating apps. Y'all complain about clubs. Y'all want to boycott the clubs. Y'all complain. None of y'all are producing the results you claim that you deserve. Please help me understand if you're so great, why you're struggling to prove that you are. And oh yeah, if we think we're the prize, we're not going to be our best. No, it's the opposite. We're our best. That's why we think we're the prize. Listen, I know a lot of men who are fit, masculine, got their life together, got their own place, got their money together, and they're choosing to be willfully single. I'm one of them. You know, my cousin, y'all think I'm not that famous. I got a famous cousin. I ain't going to say who because, I ain't trying to get him tied up in the nonsense I'm dealing with. But I got a famous cousin. He's pretty visible, right? He's single. Yeah. I think he might be like 34 now, 30, and he's surrounded by beautiful women. I'm sure he's cracking something. I'm sure he's cracking something. But he's staying single, and I want to ask him. I might ask him one day, and I want to ask him, like, bro, why are you single? You around beautiful women. You got fame. He got like a couple 100,000 followers on Instagram. Like, he's visible. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people respect him because he don't do this type of work. You know, I'm doing the kind of work where I'm getting in the mud. I'm getting in the fire. You know, the backlash is gonna come. You know what I'm saying? If you want to compare me to Kevin Samuels, I don't think you can compare us because we're very different. But if you feel like I'm in Kevin Samuels' lane, just know that he got a lot of flack for the things he said, for just telling the truth. Right? So it's not like my cousin, he's in that scenario, but he still, for some reason, right, he don't got a girl himself. It makes me wonder. You know? So, and he could date girls at his level. It's not like he can't date girls at his level. He has visibility. I mean, one day, hopefully, will come out and I can reveal my famous cousin. Shout out to him. But I say this because, I think to myself, women keep talking about men are not on a level. Men are not on their level. And I don't think that's the case. I don't think that men are not on their level. There are a lot of men on your level. There are a lot of men who have degrees. There are a lot of black men who are successful. Black men, on average, still earn more than black women on average. So if a black girl says, I'm not being treated well, I'm being treated poorly, she has to be dating down. There's no way she's dating up. But listen, you could date up and still be treated poorly. Right? Look at 50 Cent's baby mother, right? 50 Cent's baby mother was dating Diddy, but she was a side chick. Yes, she had her house paid for and he was providing. He wasn't going 50-50 with her, but she still was upset because she had to, he made her do some freaky stuff. You know what I'm saying? She had to do something strange for a piece of change. So I want to say this, like, women, y'all could be envious of the women that you think are all over social media and they got hundreds of thousands of followers, even millions of followers. But a lot of them still depressed, unhappy, still get plastic surgery. Look at K. Michelle. She crying on Cam Newton's show. Talking about, oh, black men this and black men that. I didn't even know she was a single mother. Someone said in the comments she's a single mom. So you a single mom on top of talking about black men ain't this, black men ain't that. You a single mom. It's a complete delusion. Let me tell you something. I got popping on YouTube, and you know what I talk about all the time? Female delusion. Female delusion is a form of entertainment. It's a form of viral entertainment. Literally, right? I have men in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s watching my content because it's it's so fascinating the amount of delusion that comes out of women's lips daily. I drop videos daily, delusion daily. There's more videos I can react to that I don't even get a chance to react to because I don't have that much time in the day, you know what I'm saying? To just be reacting to videos and making thumbnails. But I'm saying this to say that it just seems to me that women are unaware of how widespread the stupidity is in modern female psychology. It's everywhere, bro. It's a disease that's everywhere. You think HIV is all over Houston? I guarantee toxic femininity got more people than STDs do. I guarantee. Because here's the issue. Why women think y'all the prize? Y'all are not we've talked about this over and over again. If you're the prize, right? You know what I'm saying? Then the man won. Then the men are the winner. And you know what? In their respect, they are the prize. I agree with them. Women are the prize in this respect because they date losers, so the loser's the winner. You know what I'm saying? If you're the prize, if you're so valuable and you date a guy that's not as valuable, yeah, you're the prize compared to the guy that's not as valuable, but that means he won. So let me ask you this question, ladies. Do y'all want to win? Or do y'all want these losers to win because when they date you, they came up? Or do you want to come up off the guy you date? Because if you're going to come up off the guy you date, he's the prize. You know what I'm saying? If you made a come up, if the guy's better than you, if he's ahead of you, if he's smarter than you, taller than you, more fit than you, he could guide you and lead you because you're just always in emotional distress, right? And he's the one that's like solid like a rock. So therefore, he's better than you, quote unquote, in every meaningful way, right? He got his emotions under control. He could regulate his emotions. You can't regulate your emotions. Then therefore, he's a prize and you won. Which one do you want? Do you want to win, or do you want someone else to win if they date you? I'm really curious. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see y'all over there.